Well, welcome back to Houston Life. There's a growing demand for skilled workers who help keep our power on. Such an important job. And today we're talking about line work, what it takes to become a lineman. IBEW Local 66 is working to make sure more people know about the opportunity there is. From IBEW Local 66, we have organizer James Fergie Ferguson, Eldon Rivas, who is a newly topped out journey lineman. We'll get into what that means. And then we have Michelle Bustias, who is a lineman apprentice. Michelle, let's start with you, because as I mentioned, this is traditionally a male-dominated trade. What inspired you to pursue a career in this type of work?
Good afternoon.
Welcome, guys.
What inspired me? Honestly, it was my husband.
Wow.
Who inspired me. It has its ups and downs for sure, but I think the adrenaline rush is what got me for sure.
Okay.
Just climbing high and just, I know it's male dominated, but it's, as long as you show up every day and you learn something new every day, you start getting respect.
Okay, and Fergie,
Yes, ma'am.
you know, this is a career. It's not just a job.
Absolutely.
Explain that to people, because I think people say, okay, I should do that, and boom, maybe overnight it happens. But there is an actual system in place. Talk about how it is so much more than a job.
So it's so much more than a job. This is a career. We always make sure we let people know that this is a career. There is for the construction side, there's a 3.5-year apprenticeship program. It's OJT, on-the-job training. You know, you earn as you learn. But you got to be willing to deal with the physical demand. You know, Michelle is doing a great job, and this is obviously a career that you can strive in, you can do great things in, financially, benefits, and everything else that comes with it.
Yeah, it's amazing. And Eldon Rivas, congratulations on topping out. Can you explain to people at home what topping out means?
It means you made it. It means that 3.5 years of putting in work, blood, sweat, and tears was worth it. You get a certification at the end of their apprenticeship program, and we call it the golden ticket. You can take that anywhere, and you can make a great living.
That is so huge. That's so huge for people who want that financial freedom and want to just be able to make their own living. Were there any setbacks? Because you said blood, sweat, and tears. What kept you going when it got tough?
My wife. I took the scenic route to the end of the goal. It's a topic for a different discussion, but when it did get hard, when I was in the valley, I had brothers, like Fergie, my brother Tyler out there, and a whole bunch of other people. I had my union. It's a brotherhood that helped be alongside me through the valley. They didn't cheer me on from the mountaintop. They walked alongside me in the valley, saying, "You can do it."
That's everything.
And I'm here as a testament of what brotherhood means.
And Fergie, you're nodding along with
Absolutely.
him, because this is about powering, protecting our communities, but also working along with your brothers and sisters. Talk about how this is really an opportunity for everyone. I mean, who should be attracted to this?
I would say anyone that is saying that, you know, they don't want to do the college route, they're looking to get into trades. The only requirement is to be 18 and have a Class A CDL, commercial driver's license. It's very simple. There's several opportunities, several different places where you can go and achieve that CDL. So this is for the men and women that are out there knowing that, you know, the college is not the route they want to go and they want to get into the trade, especially electrical trade.
Oh my gosh, and just the learning. Michelle, talk about what part of the job makes you most proud when you sit back and look at your apprenticeship and what you've had to go through.
I think it's just going day by day. Honestly, this job is probably minute by minute, because as long as you succeed for the day, you just feel a lot better. Some days will be, like he said, some days will be up, some days will be down. Sometimes you'll make mistakes, and the following day you're like, okay, well, I learned from that, so carry on. But there is a lot of heavy things for sure.
Absolutely. But there are benefits that come with that.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you talk about the long-term security, the benefits, what kind of wages that people can expect and what it requires of them?
Yes, ma'am. So right now for the construction side of the groundman, which is the entry-level classification title, they start off at $25.66, and that's fresh out of high school. Guy or woman can be 18 years old, making that kind of money. Your insurance is free. It's all, we work under a collective bargaining agreement, a CBA, so all that's free. It's paid by the company, and also the benefits as well. When they top out, such as Eldon on the construction side, he's getting 25% of his gross into his NEP and into his annuity. And that's all paid by the companies that he worked for.
That sounds amazing. You guys also have a really special upcoming event, the IBEW Local 66 Linemen's Rodeo.
Yes.
Who wants to tell us about that?
I will. I'm very passionate about it. You get to win this, something like this.
Okay.
You win first place.
He's pointing to his belt buckle.
Yeah, that's right. Oh gosh. But anyways, it's not like the livestock show and rodeo. We're not roping calves and putting them on top of poles or anything like that.
But what will people see when they come out?
You're gonna see linemen climbing poles.
Okay.
Doing what we do every day, day in and day out in the field. We're replacing a cross arm. We're changing out an insulator, moving wire. Another simulation that we do is a hurt man. Sometimes there is a hurt man in the pole, and you have 4 minutes to get that person down, because that's when brain damage does occur.
Well, it's definitely something the community needs to go see so they can appreciate the work
Absolutely.
you guys
Right.
do when you're called upon. So James Fergie Ferguson, Eldon Rivas, and Michelle Bucillos, thank you so much. For everyone who wants to learn more, you can scan that QR code on your screen, or you can visit ibew66.com. You can also give them a call, 713-943-0716. All right.